Hi, this is Steve Harper from YourCreativeLife.com, talking about something I've seen a lot lately. When you're pitching, particularly a TV show, you have to tell us who the show is about. Every show under the sun, as far as I'm concerned, even shows that have ensembles, are really essentially about one person at the center of that ensemble. So even if you think about a show like Grey's Anatomy has always been about Meredith Grey. Now, we're moving into a time where Meredith Grey is actually leaving Grey's Anatomy for portions of time, and we're going to see how they deal with that. But by and large, every show you can think of is about one person, even if there's a large ensemble, because there is, in the industry, a number one on the call sheet. There's always a number one. And that means that the writers who are dealing with and creating that show are really focused on one character more than the others. So you need to include that character in your log line. Your log line should never be a group of people begin to blah, blah, blah. You know, a group of officers in a ragtag team try to fight blah, it's an interesting concept. And concepts, I think, in my opinion, are more the space of movies. Movies have really large concepts to them, and I would argue they still, most of the time, are about one person. But television is absolutely about character and character growth and character journey. So if your log line doesn't include the name of a person, Susie Benson, a flight attendant from New Orleans with a penchant for overeating, blah, 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 blah. Bob Jones, a nervous accountant who is ready to prove his place on the planet. It's really important that your TV log lines include the name of a character and some characteristics about who that person is, because television is always about people. Now, I'll tell you this, here are a couple of other things you'll need in a log line: the name of that person and who they are, a descriptor, what they want, and what's in the way, what they want and what they're up against. That gives us a sense of a series, a TV series. That gives us a sense of a character who's trying to do a thing and is up against something else, struggling to push through. It's really important that you do that. Make sure that your log lines going forward don't have generic circumstances with generically described groups of people doing things, because that's never a television show that we can envision. And it's rarely a television show that we can get on board. It's always about one person struggling through something to make some sort of difference in the world and finding some obstacle along the way.